Welcome to Spirits and Supernatural. I am Jenny.
And I am Dawn. And we have some special guests today. So in studio with us is Kira.
Hi.
And we also have via phone call after much effort, Amber.
From Indiana.
Hi, everybody. Yeah.
From Indiana. And Amber, you have a whole Supernatural social media situation.
Yeah, I do my SBN fix. My content is the reels and photos, and you'll be familiar with me from several groups also.
All right.
Yeah, I think I got connected to you because I joined the radio company fan group. And so we get a lot of Jensen and Steve content on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You guys are spoiled. I'm not going to say that's my favorite group, but
I'm not complaining.
I am with you there, Amber.
Awesome.
Right.
And today we're going to talk about the Trickster.
Yes. So if you are a fan or if you've been listening to our podcast, we went through family and then we went through friends that became family. So the Trickster is actually kind of an offshoot. He didn't really become a real good friend when he was the Trickster. But that's okay. We decided to do him today. He's our special thing. And like Dawn said, it took us a half an hour to get Amber on this call because of a bunch of technology issues. So we think the Trickster was playing some tricks on us today.
That's what we're going to roll with. So I'm for it.
Real quick, Dawn's going to go ahead and mix up our drinks.
Oh, yeah. So quick.
So quick.
Crazy quick.
She's the bestest mixerologer ever. This is called the Holy Trickster. I found it in the Supernatural.
I just rimmed this glass with these like sprinkles, and it is so pretty.
I know.
I love it.
Yeah, so this is not actually in the recipe, but we're rimming the glass with some pink sugar.
I hope that doesn't melt.
Because the Trickster needs
lots
sugar,
of sweetness.
a sugar-rimmed glass. And not only that, we have stir sticks today that are rock candy stir sticks because, as everyone knows, the Trickster had a sweet tooth. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be really pretty and yummy. So this is the real quick recipe is 3/4 ounce lemon juice, 3/4 ounce simple syrup, 8 to 10 mint leaves, a 1/4 cup strawberries. It says, give it a hard shake, double strain it, pour that into an ice-filled glass and top with ginger ale. So that was the actual recipe that the recipe book gave us.
The book.
But we made some modifications. We added
per usual
rum, for one thing. What I just gave would actually be the perfect mocktail. We're adding rum to make it the perfect cocktail. And we are going to muddle some strawberries and mint because we really want to get that mint and strawberry taste into our drink. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. Now let's start talking about the Trickster. Let's start with you, Amber. First off, tell us real quick, how long have you been a fan of Supernatural?
When my kids were young, I started watching, in which they were young, so I couldn't sit down and watch like I do now. So I watched the episode as I could. And then in about the past 3 years, I could actually decide to sit down. And that's when I started doing I would watch it and then restart it for a while. But I've been watching it since about 2008, I would say.
Do you have any feelings about the Trickster? I mean, did you think he was funny? Did you think he was annoying? Any thoughts on him at all?
Adorable.
Of course, I love the Trickster. Who wouldn't love the Trickster? He's so fun, and he annoys the heck out of Sam and Dean. Yeah. And he thinks of the most creative ways to do that, and brings out the best emotions in those two. Trickster is one of my favorites.
Awesome. So, Kira, I know the Trickster is one of your favorites.
Yeah, if anyone knows me from the conventions, I usually make a lot of Gabriel or Trickster stuff, so it's kind of my thing.
So when you had your first watch through of Supernatural, was Trickster one that you automatically was like, oh, I like this guy?
So it's actually a funny story. I started watching it when season 10 was going on, and I don't know, but it wasn't my cup of tea at the time. Maybe it was because there was just a lot going on. Mm-hmm. But I got into it in 2020, and I fell so deeply in love with the Trickster's character. He makes me laugh. He's he's so sardonic, and as somebody who loves the sarcasm and the wry responses, he's honestly the perfect character for my personality, and I just love that about him.
Okay. I agree with that.
Jenny is making subtle messages at me to put more lemon juice in this.
Hey, I'm just saying, follow the recipe.
Okay, but I don't have something that's 3/4 of an ounce, so I'm working with it.
You're fine.
She's winging it.
Okay.
Sheesh. Everybody's a critic.
It's a pun.
Yeah,
You guys don't
you're
realize
the
it.
critic.
I know.
You guys don't realize that was wordplay.
Do you want more rum in here too?
Oh, always want more rum. Actually, this might finish off the bottle.
Yeah.
This is the rum that we've been using since the beginning of the podcast.
Since the beginning of time.
Since the beginning of time. I don't drink a lot, so yeah.
Bring on
I
the rum.
agree with everything you both have said. The Trickster was so much fun. He was so funny. So the very first time we get to meet the Trickster is... Anybody?
Tall Tales.
Yes, Tall Tales. And where does that take place?
That takes place in Ohio, actually.
Yep. Springfield.
I
At the college.
used to work in Springfield, Ohio.
And there's no college. We talked about this before when we did
did.
our Purple Nurple episode.
We did. So this is like really thick, and it does not want to just pour out really easily. Well,
I guess that's why I was saying strain it. I don't know. Well, it's because we muddled.
yeah, we did. So the strawberries are really intense in there. Yeah. So Springfield, Ohio,
Yeah.
at a college that doesn't exist.
You know, the boys are fighting with each other. They're not understanding anything that's going on. Why Dean thinks that Sam let the air out of his tires with a baby, and Sam thinks that Dean stole his computer. Plus, they have all these little other parts of the actual storyline going on. There's the professor that kissed women that were not his wife.
That's a nice way to put
He
it.
might have done other things too,
He
but we're
was
just
a
going with
little
Kissed
bit.
into otherwise engaged with.
yeah. And he falls out of a building, and that's when we see the Trickster for the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's like walking out of. Doesn't he like open a candy bar or something?
No, he just walks out and the body falls, and he's just like, oh, and he turns around and acts like, oh,
He's so
I
shocked
never
and
saw
surprised
it.
that happened.
Yeah, he's just the janitor. He's not. That's all that we know of.
That's one thing I commend about the Trickster is he is so good at misdirecting. Incredible. at it.
You're right.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's the first thing, and that's what brings the boys to campus, was that unusual death. There was like other stuff though too. It wasn't just because people fall out of buildings.
It happens after
Yeah.
they kiss mysterious women.
Yeah, that aren't their wives.
Right.
Oh, you can top that off with some ginger ale too.
That's right. Got to add some ginger ale.
Yeah.
And then the second one is the
The alien abduction.
yes, the lady.
That's
in
one of my
red.
favorite parts. So funny.
The slow dancing alien. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Lady in
Yes.
Red.
So hilarious. And I think I mentioned this before. The guy that got abducted by the alien, something similar like that happened to him in Veronica Mars. It's the same actor.
Oh,
So
he's just
he-
really good at playing people who got abducted by aliens.
Or guys that are douches and then are getting theirs back.
Come up in.
So that was the thing that was interesting to me. I don't know if you guys found this interesting. With the Trickster, yeah, he killed people. They were actual human people.
he killed people.
But he was only doing it to people that were jerks, right?
Yeah, there was like a sort of a sense of justice happening in there. He was vigilante justice.
What's your thoughts? Is that okay? Is it okay to have vigilante justice?
Well, isn't that kind of what the boys do anyway?
Yeah.
Like, that's their whole MO. It's, these monsters that they're killing, but
Man, this drink is so pretty.
it's pink.
It's so
It's so
cute.
pink.
I chose pink. I don't know why. I don't know. When you think of the Trickster, what color comes to mind?
Green or blue.
I think of, like, chocolate and candy bars mostly.
Whiskey.
What about you, Amber? Have you given any great thoughts?
What is the Trickster's color palette?
White, because the episode where he's the doctor and Dr. Sexy, that just pops into my head first.
Okay.
I love Dr. Sexy.
I'm not saying
The
it's like
changing
the
channels?
best.
Yeah.
Yes, changing channels. That one is so funny. So that color pops in my head for some reason.
That
I
makes
don't know.
sense. Green would have been good because of the mystery spot.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, green for
Yeah.
mystery spot.
Mhm.
That, like, lime green, yeah.
But I went with pink. I don't know why. Pink makes me think of a trick.
No, pink
Of
is
a trickster.
It's very sugary, very bright.
Yeah, like it's a candy color for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Especially this pink.
100%.
Like we've got like a bright pink, and you've got like a little soft pink rock candy in there.
So that was part of my unique spin on this drink. We rimmed our glass with a pretty pink sugar, and then I bought rock candy sticks for everybody. I actually have a pink one. Dawn has a green one, I think, or blue. And then Kira has a teal one. So that's okay.
Yep.
They don't have to all look the same.
I think that all these different colors are going to look really cool with the pink. So
Yeah.
With the drink
Good.
color.
oh yeah, absolutely.
So
Amber-
this is not quite pouring out from the strainer because it's thick from the strawberries since we muddled it. So there's going to be like strawberry pulp in your drink.
I'm okay with that. I like pulp. I'm a pulp person. Like when I get orange juice, I prefer it with the pulp.
Me too.
Amber, are you drinking anything with us today?
I am not. I named myself the designated podcaster for today.
Oh well,
That's good.
Somebody's got to keep this straight on.
Somebody
the track.
should. Dawn and I obviously need a DP for every episode.
keep us in check. Yeah.
So, Amber, your favorite Trickster episode was Changing Channels, you think, with Dr. Sexy?
It's kind of hard to pick a favorite Trickster episode, but that one had so much in it. You know, it's just the one that sticks out in my head the most when I think of the Trickster. So, I guess you could say.
I feel like the first one that comes to mind for me is Mystery Spot. Like, I know the first episode he was in was whatever.
Tall Tales.
Tall Tales. I can never remember the name of it clearly. I always think of Mystery Spot.
That's funny. To me, I feel like Tall Tales is the epitome of the Trickster for a couple reasons. One, he's in it the most. Out of those 3 episodes, he's in it.
Changing Channels, he's in, I think, more than that, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, because if you think about it, in Tall Tales, he kind of just kept popping up. Like, not for long. He was just there for a couple minutes. I'm pretty sure that was... Mystery Spot was the one that he was barely in.
Right.
But
He's like only in it at the end.
he's only in it in the end and in the very, very end of the middle. Like, when Sam figures out what's going on.
yeah.
So...
And that's when he says, duh, Trickster. Isn't that the
The
episode?
tagline.
It's actually, hello, Trickster.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Trickster. Yes.
Yeah.
I can see his face.
He talked about in the SPN Then and Now podcast about how he was not happy with what he looked like for
Mystery
Spot because he had gained some weight. I think his wife was pregnant at the time, and he had some sympathy.
Sympathy weight, baby
gain.
weight, yeah.
That's kind of adorable, though.
So
It is.
funny.
Why?
The guy that we're talking about, obviously, is Richard Speight Jr. We haven't mentioned who the Trickster was yet, but I feel like everybody will know who that is, right? I mean, you got to know.
Oh, yeah.
When
yes.
you hear
And
Richard
his
Speight Jr., you
directing
think
one
the
of my
Trickster.
favorites.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you know who the people on the show are, then you would.
So, Amber, you went to your first CE convention last year, right?
I did, yes.
And did you get to meet Rich?
Yeah, and unfortunately, my husband got sick on Sunday, so I had to leave early a little bit. But I still had a lot of fun, and yes, and he's hilarious. And the episodes that he directed in Supernatural are some of my favorite ones.
Me too.
I can't get enough. He's so good at it.
Okay, so give me a quick rundown of which one or some episodes that he directed, because I know he has, but I'm bad at this.
My favorite episode he directed is Stuck in the Middle with You.
Me
I can't
too,
get enough.
100%.
I love that episode.
That's my favorite one too.
What happens in the episode? Because I don't know the title.
That's the one with the point of views where Mary is telling the boys they need to help.
She's working with the British Men of Letters. They go to
But they don't know it.
The night of hell. He's a fisherman. They go to his house.
Okay.
Got it now?
Okay, yeah.
It starts off in the cafe.
Cass gets stabbed by the lance.
Okay.
It was the perfect opportunity for them to actually kill off Cass, but they brought him back
Jenny,
anyhow. I'm just saying it was perfect.
Right.
Oh, Jenny.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm just saying
Okay.
it could have been.
All right.
Could have been a thing.
I'm not the episode number title person. I'm just give me the first 30 seconds of the episode and then I know what happens.
Absolutely.
That's my favorite one too.
I can't always remember the titles sometimes, but I know them. But sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But right now, I know the title, but also the one he directed, of course, with imaginary.
Just My Imagination.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one, too.
That one was.
Is that the
super.
That's
Imaginary
one with
Friends?
Sully.
Yes.
That one might be my favorite one, actually. I love Sully. Dawn and I have talked about before. Sully actually lives
Nate Torrance.
in Worcester.
Absolutely.
Nate Torrance. And yeah, not Sully. I don't know where Sully lives because he's a Xana and he just lives out in Xana land. But Nate Torrance lives in Worcester, and Dawn and I are still hoping to meet him at some point.
I'm just hoping to like run into him at the grocery store, you know.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be
Well,
great. Maybe he'll like come into
Go to
the movie
Aldi
theater.
and meet him.
Apparently, he actually came to the theater I'm working at. He
That's what
actually
I was
did
gonna
come there
say,
for
like-
Zootopia. So,
Because he was in Zootopia.
yeah, he
was a
was.
voice.
Yeah, he's Clawhauser.
That's what I thought.
But
my
this
very favorite
episode's not
character.
about Sully. This episode's about the trickster. and Richard Speight
But
Jr.
he's so sweet, nice.
He is.
Yes.
One thing that when we decided to do the trickster, obviously, if you're a fan of the show, you know that the trickster also is not just the trickster. He's also Gabriel. He's also Loki. But the reason that we're focusing on the trickster is because in January 2026, Dawn and I are going to be starting our angel segment. And so we will revisit Gabriel at that time and talk more about Gabriel. So the trickster basically was just in the 2 full episodes of Tall Tales and Mystery Spot. And then I say the trickster was in 3/4 of the episode of Changing Channels.
Strawberry
Dawn is-
just plopped right into
Dawn-
my drink as I was trying to.
Dawn's gone off the rails making this drink. I don't know what's going on over there.
Fine. My hands are sticky. Everybody's got something in their glass.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
going to be fine.
Everything's fine. The world's on fire. Everything's fine.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so we're talking about just these. Obviously, we're focusing on these 2.5 episodes. Tall Tales. So you think that he was in Changing Channels more than he was in
Oh
Tall
yeah,
Tales?
100%. Because he was actually he did the Dr. Sexy scene.
Yeah, but that was real
He
short.
was there for the sitcom scene that was like Full House. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
like he comes walking in and
Yeah.
he's like, hey.
He's
guys.
like, hello, that kind of thing. And, he was also in the CSI scene for a very, very brief moment.
Oh, yeah.
And then the big scene where, he revealed his secret.
Right, but as the trickster, he was not in
But
as
I
much as he was in Tall Tales as the trickster.
Okay, so yeah, because he's like, I see what you mean, Jenny, because
Yeah, I
he's
see what you
playing
mean,
other
too.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. That, yeah.
Yep. All right, so our drinks are finally made up. That was so fast.
Yeah.
Did you blink and miss it? Okay, this is loud.
It came with a snap.
Exactly. So there may or may not be floating pieces of mint leaves or strawberry in your drink.
Here, guys, we got to do a quick toast.
We gotta toast it.
Cheers
to the trickster.
to the trickster.
All right, this is about to be
All right, we're gonna drink
insanely
this.
sweet. Are you ready?
I'm ready for it.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
That's really good.
It is really good.
That strawberry in there, that's perfect.
All right.
I'm not mad at that at all.
That is good stuff.
Another.
Thank you, Trickster. That's going to get a good rating from me. Oh my gosh, that might take place in my Purple Nurple.
Oh.
I'm not even lying. It's that good. The mint and the strawberry, it kind of reminds me of a mojito, and I
You
think
had a
that's
shocked
why.
look on your face there, Tom.
I
like-
was surprised.
Yeah, I did say that the Trickster's taking place of Dean. It shouldn't be
Just that the drink's take. This one is taking place of the. Okay. Okay. I actually have like a mint leaf floating.
So-
Okay, to each their own. I know you're a Dean girl. I know you're a Sam girl. I'm a 100% Gabriel girl. 100%.
We know. She's all decked out in a Trickster outfit, Trickster hat, Trickster bag, everything Trickster
Everything.
here.
That's awesome.
Listen.
Amber, do you have a favorite actor in the show? I mean, not actor, character in the show.
If I had to pick a favorite, it would be Dean, but I love all of them in their own specific way.
Mm-hmm.
For a variety of reasons. They all have their own greatness. Rufus is one of my favorites.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I have several favorite duos. But yeah, if I had to pick one, it would be Dean, because I can relate to his eating and his irritation and things like that. Yeah, if I had to pick one.
Okay. Well, you don't have to.
Okay,
I mean,
then
It could be
love
all of them,
for-
and that would be okay.
in their own way, yes, for different reasons.
Well, that's perfect. I think that's perfect.
Oh, that was a great idea. I literally just. That was so good. Did you guys get a sound effect of that one?
Yeah. Okay, Dawn. Oh my gosh.
So,
do you need a room with your rock candy there?
Ew.
You're like making out with your rock candy
No,
stick.
it was the cocktail. I was getting the cocktail. I was drinking it.
Okay, yes, Kira.
I'm pretty sure that I met both of you guys at the Columbus convention.
Yep.
Now
I met you in the Director Dick chat.
Yes, we met at Director Dick chat. That is right. I forgot. And I'm actually a veteran. I've been to quite a few conventions. I've been going to conventions since I was, 29, I think. 2022 was my
Baby.
first.
I know. I was like, what a youngin'.
She's a baby.
Yeah, I get you guys. But I've been to more conventions than y'all too, so, I mean.
Well, Jenny was over here, like, raising children and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I get you. I'm not saying anything insulting or anything. Yeah, so. But I'm just saying,
I'm over 40, and it's too peoply outside, so.
It is too peoply outside. I don't like it either. But the conventions is the one place
suffer the
where
conventions
I'm okay
for the
with
people.
it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And we've probably discussed this, but I feel like the atmosphere at the convention, because you know why everybody's there, becomes just so friendly and almost familial.
Everybody's very welcoming at the conventions. My story is kind of, it's dumb, but it's something I like to tell people is, when I first started, I was afraid of my own shadow. Absolutely terrified.
When you went to conventions?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My first convention, I didn't talk to anybody. I was too scared to talk and just basically almost mute. I had a few people just come up to me and be like, hey, how you doing? And I'm just kind of looking at them like,
Weirdos.
Hi, what's
Look
up?
at these weirdos.
But now that I've been to so many and I've come out of my shell, I'm one of those people that walks up to new people and says, hey, welcome to the family. How are you doing? Like, who's your favorite character? That kind of thing. You really start to build rapport and a relationship with these people. And I'm not just talking about the fans. I'm talking about the celebrities, too. These guys are amazing.
There's definitely people that, like Jared or Jensen or somebody recognizes every time.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, first of all, I applaud people who are able to go to so many conventions.
Yeah.
Because, like, 1 year, I'm
we're
like,
a little
yay,
jealous.
I did it.
Yeah. I was going to talk about my experience with Rich.
Oh, yeah.
So, not only is the Trickster my favorite character in Supernatural, Richard Speight Jr. is one of my very favorite actors and very favorite directors. I'm kind of friendly with him. I do talk to him quite a lot at the conventions. I make stuff for his, band and stuff like that. But, what I was saying about how these cons change you, Rich had a very big hand in that for me. Incredibly. Like, one of the most sweetest men I have ever met in my life. He actually helped me figure out what I wanted to do with my life before I even knew what I wanted to do. So I agree with you 100%, Amber. He is a very, very sweet person. He's a very kind person, and he's a 100% genuine person.
Yes, and I agree. Yes.
We see him play kind of like these funny characters, or like Trickster and whoever he is on the show. But when I got to, sit down with him when we did the director chat with him, he is so insightful on a lot of things. And it was really cool because, like, it was, 6 or 8 of us?
He's extremely intelligent.
Yeah. And we're, like, the whole thing is about, like, film. But since he also does a podcast, I asked him a question about a podcast. And it was just really cool to chat with him and get to kind of hear his own thoughts about filmmaking, about, pursuing your dreams. Because that was one thing he really encouraged. He's like, find what you love and do it and don't stop until you get what you want.
Yep.
It was very cool.
Yeah, he gave me some really good advice on writing.
Cool.
Extremely good writing. Like he said, it's not right unless it's written. And that is one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. And it's helped me with my screenwriting, with my directing, and it's helped me with writing my songs and my novels, that kind of thing. And he's just a very inspirational person.
I was going to say.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to go on and on about him, but he's just, I have nothing but good things to say about that man. Absolutely.
To circle back to the cons, I think that's one of, like, the great things about it is getting to, when you get to have a meet and greet or some experience like that where you can actually kind of connect with them. And sometimes it's even just in passing. They say one thing that just really gets you. And you recognize, like, they're just a person, too.
That's what I love about these cons. They're not looking down on you. They're looking at you like who you are. They're not going, oh, well, you're not as important because you're not a big star.
Right.
But they're looking at you like, hey, you're just a regular person. I'm just a regular person.
Yeah. It's very cool.
So, Amber, you said that you had to leave early, unfortunately, because your husband got ill. But so did you get a picture or an auto with Rich at all?
Not with Rich, no. I got a Misha and a Jared and a Jensen, and that's as far as I got.
Okay.
This one.
She started at the top.
Which con was it that you went to, Amber?
I went to Indianapolis.
Oh, I was supposed to go to that one last year.
Yes.
Yeah, I got really, really sick, but I was supposed to go to Indianapolis too. Darn, we could have met. That would have been cool.
Are you able to go to any this year, Amber?
I'm hoping I can go to Chicago. We're going to see how that works out. I probably won't do the whole weekend if I do, but I'm hoping to get some convention time this year.
I know. Did you go in thinking that this would be your only convention, or did you kind of think that you'd probably do more?
Oh, I told my husband I knew I would do more. It took me 2.5 years to save for this one. And as soon as I left, I was like, I'm going to start saving because I would like to have a concert in my future and some more conventions. And I want to be prepared because, especially the concert, we know how quickly those go. So I want to be prepared for the convention I want to go to, for anything that pops up, and for the concert. You got to be prepared for these things.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I'm trying to save to make sure I can get there.
I appreciate that you're saving up and being a responsible adult.
Ouch.
I try my best. It's not always the perfect system.
Genuinely, we've heard stories
Yeah.
of people who are going into debt to go to conventions. So,
Right.
like, people who are being responsible about it, like...
Yeah, I admire that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
No.
Like,
No, yeah.
Dick Jr. and the Volunteers and Station Breaks, et cetera, their tickets dropped for their concert that they're doing in Nashville. And I immediately jumped on and bought myself 2 VIP tickets. And I'm like, well, you know, I don't need to pay the electric this month.
Kira's dying.
I'm good.
Don't die on the podcast.
I got a strawberry slide down my throat.
We almost lost our guest choking to death on a strawberry piece.
I'm telling you, the Trickster did this to me.
You know, anything that goes wrong in this episode, I think we'll just blame the Trickster. It sounds great to me.
I think that's perfect plan.
I feel like we've been getting off topic a lot, which is okay with me. But I don't know if it's me or.
Oh, no, we're good.
I don't mind.
Oh, Amber, I could talk about the Trickster for hours.
We go off the rails all the time. Sorry if it... Thanks, Mom, for bringing us back.
Anything supernatural or...
It's cool.
I'm just trying not to, like, just talk too much.
Go ahead.
So, okay, I have a feeling about the mystery spot episode. When people talk about what episodes are the funniest, a lot of people reference that episode, but I find it tragic.
So do I. I find it tragic too.
I get that there are parts that are like supposed to be funny to it, but I just find it terrible, and maybe I'm too empathetic, or maybe it's because
It's Sam.
Mm-hmm. But like repeatedly watching Dean die in these horrific ways. Mm-hmm. They kind of try to be comedic about it. Do these tacos taste funny to you?
Yeah.
You know, but by the end of it is just like completely done. And so I find that episode to be very sad and very tragic.
Well, when he turns into a machine after the final death that happens on a Wednesday, and for those 4 months, I think it is, he turns into a machine. But he's at a hotel, and I didn't catch this for a couple of watch-throughs. Sam is at a hotel eating his salad, and there's a cheeseburger on a plate sitting across from him. Mm-hmm. That got to me.
It gets you, right?
Yeah.
So that's like one of the things when I say mystery spot is one of the episodes I think of for the Trickster. People are like, oh, that episode's so funny. And I'm like, you mean the part where Sam was tortured?
It has funny moments. So I was watching it, doing some homework, and it was after Dean had died by the car accident, and Sam blocks him from getting hit by the car. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, cool. Was it cool like in the movies? You know, did I flip over? And Sam's like, you peed yourself. And so I made a TikTok that says, it's very relatable to any woman that's ever had a child. So it happens to facts. Yeah, it happens to us too. So that was my TikTok I made today. You peed yourself.
I'd like to add a note to the mystery spot. I agree with you. I thought it was a very tragic episode. But what was tragic for me, and it was kind of revealing things for me, was when the trickster was saying this obsession to save Dean, sacrificing yourselves for each other, nothing good comes out of it. Right there, it felt like he was projecting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
100%. That was a tragic moment for him just as much as it was for Sam, because he's pretty much saying, bro, I feel you. I 100% feel you.
You can't keep your brother from destroying himself.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I definitely picked up on that too. I agree.
Well, then in changing channels, when he's like,
What were you going to say?
changing channels,
Changing
time. I don't know.
I just want Jenny to say something goofy.
I haven't.
It's coming.
I haven't had anything to eat today.
And she's over here licking the sugar off the rim of her cup.
I really am. It's so good. Well, I stopped eating sugar in May. I haven't had any sugar. And
This is like Christmas for
this
you.
is, I'm like, yeah.
There's simple syrup. There's a
It's going
sugar-rimmed glass.
Little
You got
rum's going
Rocky.
straight to my head. It's okay. Changing channels. Also, the trickster was like, play your roles. Mm-hmm. You got to play your roles. So he wants Dean to become the vessel for Michael, and he wants Sam to become the vessel for Lucifer.
I like you do that whole impression.
That's what he's wanting them to do. He's telling them to play their roles. So even though the trickster was... Here's the thing, though. The trickster wasn't really a trickster. Mm-hmm. But we didn't know that. We're like, they kept stabbing him with that special wood thing, and it didn't kill him because he's an archangel.
When they
it's not
did
going to
that,
kill him.
And then walked away, and he was still alive, I was like, oh, this guy's going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. The first watch through.
My first watch through was when Dean stabbed him and then pulled it out. I'm like, no, you never pull out a steak. You keep it in there. And I thought, that to me was why he didn't die.
Because Dean did it wrong, and you knew better.
Well, yeah, because I watched Vampire Diaries. And I'm like,
I was just about to ask you if you watched Vampire Diaries.
Or they come back. Yep.
On that note, on changing channels,
yes.
One of the things I just thought about, one of the reasons that I think it's one of my favorites is it's not only funny, but I love, one of my favorite things about Supernatural are the pop culture references. Like my brain just clicks those automatically. Mm-hmm. And when I see something or hear a line even specifically, I know what movie it's from, or if it's from a commercial, or things like that. And there was a lot of that in there.
Yeah.
And when they brought Kit at the end, I was like, what? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I love that aspect of that episode.
So real quick, changing channels. Can you guys name
the references?
The references real quick?
I assume like an ER situation or a Grey's situation.
Grey's Anatomy is what it was.
If you haven't listened to our last, the Missouri Mosley episode, that's the same thing to me.
They are not the same. That's a different podcast.
Oh, no.
But he was Dr. Sexy, and Grey's Anatomy had Dr. McSteamy.
McDreamy. No, McDreamy. I'm sorry. McDreamy was Derek.
Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah, Derek Shepherd.
Yes.
Oh, did you watch Grey's Anatomy, Amber?
I watched it. I don't remember how many years ago I stopped watching it, but yeah, I watched it for years, but not recently.
Okay, so
there was that.
Grey's Anatomy.
Was the CSI one.
Yeah, there was CSI.
And also, yeah.
Go ahead.
So if there was Knight Rider.
Mm-hmm. Well, CSI to me was CSI New York. Or I'm not New York, Miami. Yeah, CSI Miami, because they were making fun of David. What's his name? The actor Caruso. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, they made fun of him. I felt like in that,
and they perfect.
It was the theme that got me. That I knew it was Miami. So
yeah, okay. And then also the game show.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Japanese game show.
Yeah, so it made me think of that. What was that game? Did you ever watch that game show where they
Nutcracker?
Yeah, Nutcracker. They just had people do these ridiculous things, but then they had commentators commentating on it, and they're falling off these balls, and
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I can't think of what it's called.
I think it was called My Stupid
Wipe
Japanese.
Wipe Out.
Wipe
yes,
Out. Yeah,
my son loved that show. I remember watching it in the hospital with him, and not when I gave birth to him, as he was in the hospital for something, but he absolutely adored Wipeout. So that one kind of made me think of that, because I had not really watched a lot of Japanese game shows. So did it make you guys think of any?
It didn't make me think of Wipeout. There was this one show, and I thought it was something like My Big Fat Japanese Show or something like that. I cannot remember what it was called, but
I got nothing.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding is not the same.
No, it was not the same thing. No, I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, I've watched shows like that before where they speak in a different language and
You have to do different
they
whatever things.
do different tasks.
So
they're painful.
When they start the show and Sam's making the big sandwich and the girl comes out as like, oh,
Dean's making the
let's
big
do
sandwich.
research.
Dean's making the sandwich, not Sam.
I know. That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
And that girl comes out and she's like, oh, let's do more research. But when they cut to the beginning of it and the song, that made me think of Perfect Strangers from the 80s. I know y'all are babies. Okay,
Yes.
Amber, you know what I'm talking about, right? Did that
Yep,
make you
I
think
do.
of that one?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. She said-
Balky, I liked Balky because he had a weird name for one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember his cousin's name. I remember his name, though.
I don't, yes, because that, I mean.
If it wasn't on Nick at Night, I don't know.
It probably was at some point.
I don't remember.
And are we missing any? Is that all of them?
No, I
I've
think.
got genital herpes.
Oh God, yes.
Infomercials.
The commercial.
The uncomfortable infomercials.
Does Tim know?
Jeez.
Out yourself right
You
on
just
the podcast.
you just opened
like
up
that.
a can of worms right there. Oh boy.
I'm just
I don't
quoting
know
the
if I
show.
can say this, but whose idea was it to zoom in on the camel toe? I don't know. If we can say that.
I don't know. What?
What?
When you watch it again, keep an eye on the gal, and you'll know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
okay.
Yes, I remember.
Oh my
when she's
gosh.
doing the yoga or whatever.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
yoga.
The yoga.
I don't get no herpes.
Jenny is
I'm
loopy.
like, do not give me another drink.
Yep, she's floopy.
I gotta get some pizza in me. Okay, so yeah, the genital herpes could remind you of, I don't know, another.
It's just like the million medication commercials that we see every day.
Yeah,
That's what genital herpes reminds me of.
yeah.
I'm going to name this episode Genital Herpes.
Can I just say that was obviously
Herpexic.
the chance for the trickster to mess with Sam. Just 100%.
Oh, that's absolutely why he did it.
Yeah.
Because it was Sam who had to say it.
Yep.
Yes, and I loved it. I loved how he pauses and he's like, "Wait, do I really have
I
to
don't
do
wanna
this?"
do it.
Yeah. And
hilarious.
Dean's just playing basketball in the background.
Yeah, it's fine.
You said
Just
to play
say-
our roles.
Play your role.
Yep.
So,
So-
that's my favorite
I
episode.
feel like overall we all enjoyed the Trickster, right?
100%. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, really, what's not to love?
In that episode when Dean's in the trunk and Sam's like, "Get out of me, Dean,"
Yeah.
That's really
Things
uncomfortable.
like that.
Yeah. It's like, where did you get the holy water? And he says where he got it from, out of Sam's trunk. That's not what he said, but yeah. Well, Amber, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your sticking it out, even though we had some technical difficulties at the beginning. You know what? When we do Rufus again, we might want to call you again if you're a Rufus fan.
Oh yeah, definitely. I had fun. Anytime you want to have me, I'm down. I appreciate the good feels. It was super fun.
Well, thank you.
You guys were fun.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
So we're going to go ahead and do our swig rating.
Yeah.
Amber, you can hop off if you want, or you can stay on to listen to how we rate our drink. It's up to you. I'm not going to
Okay.
do whatever you want. So I think obviously I am giving it a full swig on taste.
Yeah, Jenny
I
licked the glass
I
clean.
licked the glass clean. It was good.
So that was full. I was a little bit surprised on the taste, but this is a very refreshing drink. And it's topped off with ginger ale. So, like, you could really add more rum or whatever, however you wanted to make it. But it was really good. And I wasn't sure, like, all the extra, like, candy parts to it, how that was going to go. But it really worked out. So I'm going to go full swig, too.
So I guess full swig is the highest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can divide your swig up.
Okay, so unlike the trickster, I'm not the biggest sweet tooth, but I love this. This was
do you?
incredible.
Yay.
And I'm a big fan of rum, so I'm really glad you guys added rum with that.
Jenny also likes rum.
I do.
And the strawberries, just everything about it just makes
Just worked.
really nice
Whoever wrote
together.
the recipe in the book just got it.
Yeah.
Like, I want this recipe. I want to make the mocktail of this so I can take it to work with me. This is really, really good.
So are you giving it a full swig?
Full swig.
That's what I
100%.
wrote down. So
Yeah.
that's the vibe I got.
Ease of making, Dawn, you had to make it. So, like, if you're just making one for yourself and not having to
Yeah.
unmuddle and remuddle, what did you think?
So yeah, the thing about muddling strawberries is it gets real dense in the cup. And
Yeah.
so when I was trying to pour it out, it was not really happening. You guys saw it was like trickling out of the shaker. I think if I was going to make this again, like for myself, I'd do it a little bit differently, like maybe like cut the strawberries up a little bit smaller and stuff. But it wasn't terribly hard to make. It felt like it took a long time because I was making 3 of them individually. But
You know, honestly, you could get like strawberry concentrate.
yeah,
and
you
put
could
that
do
in
like
there.
a strawberry syrup if you wanted that
No.
flavor to it.
No, not
You need the
syrup.
real
but
strawberries.
the real, like the recipe does call for fresh strawberries and fresh mint. And I
And
think
it doesn't call for muddling. We
it
added
does.
that in.
We did. What does it actually tell you to do? Just shake?
Shake and double strain.
So probably shaking is gonna like break up the strawberry a little bit. I think by muddling it, we got more of a strawberry flavor, which I think
For
was
sure.
better.
And the mint, too.
As far as the ease of it, I kind of want to give it a half for the ease of making, just for the way that we did it. Maybe 3/4. I mean, if you're just making one by yourself, definitely 3/4. That's what I'm going to go for the ease on that.
I might want this for my birthday. This is pretty good. I'm not a big sweet person, but this is actually really,
Only because
really
I
good.
loved it so much, I'm still going to give it a full swig.
On the ease. It was so easy. You just had to sit there and watch me do it.
I don't know. It was kind of painful watching you try to pour that out. All right.
Kira, do you have any
Kira, do
thoughts
you
on
have
the ease of making? Was it really hard to pour that ginger ale in after I...
No, but my hand was shaking while I was holding it, so I was like, "Oh no, please don't spill." But yeah, it's pretty easy to make.
I mean, really, otherwise you're just like shaking stuff together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think that the sugar, the candy sugar that you put on the rim really added to it.
Amps it up a
So,
little bit, yeah.
Yep.
Are you giving it a full swig on the ease? Okay.
Full swig.
So the mocktail ability, this was originally a mocktail, and we added
Yes.
the rum. So clearly that's a 1, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. How much do
Possibly.
we think this matched the Trickster?
100%.
You think it did? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so because it's sweet. And we added the sugar, we added the candy. I think it matched him perfectly.
It
because
also
of that.
has that mint taste to it, just a little bit. Like it's kind of sweet and
Do you
sour.
find Rich to be very minty?
Do I find Rich to be minty? Yeah. No. And if Rich is hearing this, I'm sorry. But no, I don't mean it like that. But
Well, it's like the mint is like the hidden character that he actually
Yeah,
is that
exactly.
you don't know.
There you
Because
go.
you think it's all just...
I was thinking the sweet and sour.
Okay.
How he can be, he can be like the sweet to us. We like him, we love him and everything. But we hate that he killed Dean so many times. At least I know you probably do.
No, I thought it was funny.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have as strong of an emotional, tragic feeling about it like
Some
you
people
did.
do.
And you know what? And the truth is, if it were in
couldn't
reverse, and if it was Dean watching Sam, and then Sam, was gone, and Dean went I would probably have a different reaction.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
true.
being honest.
If you have a more of attachment to a certain character, you're going to feel it a
Yeah.
little differently.
But I still think it was sad, but it did not as much as you did.
I hate to say it, I was laughing most of the time when Dean died. So
Well, it was creative.
I was laughing for the first couple minutes, and then I was like, oh, this is a problem.
yeah.
I don't know. I just think the
So
creative
anyways,
ways
does
they
the
did
drink
it.
match the Trickster?
I think it does. I'm
Yeah.
still going for the full swig.
I think
So am I.
I'm all over the place. All the background noise is me. All right, so we're full swigging this. So here's the thing. I'm the only one who took a quarter of a swig off.
But you made it, so you had the reasonability.
So what is
to
that?
do it.
Like 11 3/4 out of 12.
Yeah, that's very.
Y'all,
good.
look at my math.
This is dangerous, Jenny.
Isn't it good?
It's so dangerous.
It is
though.
so
So good. Well, it doesn't have a lot of rum in it. 1 ounce or 2 ounce. What was it?
I'm a
It's 2.
I'm not a lightweight, but I haven't eaten much today, so I'm like,
You don't have to finish.
oh,
it.
I want to finish it.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
happening.
All right.
All right. Well, this was fun. We appreciate Amber joining us. Thank you, Kira, for coming and being in studio with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for everybody who stuck with this train wreck of a podcast today. Even though they missed a lot of the train wreck. They didn't see all the crap that we had to go through to get in. We talked about it before. We're on the socials, and we are new on TikTok, which we're having a lot of fun doing TikToks. At least I am. I'm having fun putting stuff together for that. So thanks for joining us. The next time we get together is going to be Kevin Tran. All right. So thanks again for joining us, and we hope that you guys will let your friends know about us, and hopefully we'll see some of you, and we'll see you in Nashville.
Yay!
All right.
Okay,
Peace out, guys.
Bye.